Welcome back to Mental Grove. Tonight's caller is 28 with a whole story about her failed military marriage. But the more she explains it, the more it's clear the reality and the version she tells herself are two completely different things. Let's get into it.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi. How are
I
you?
am well.
I know my screen name says Ty,
Mhm.
but my name is Candy.
Okay, Candy, what you got for me?
I was just calling in because I started listening to you
Mhm.
about a week now, and some of the videos I've tapped into, you like really opening my eyes to a lot of things, and
Is that good or bad?
yeah, so it's a big wake up call. But I just feel like my situation is a little bit different
Mhm.
because I'm 28 years old. I got married when I was 21. Me and my husband was married when I was 21. He went to the military. I had a kid, and when he re-enlist, he went to Germany, and
Was he in the military
he
before you
told
got
me
married?
no, he was in the military when we got
Okay,
married.
go ahead.
Yeah, so he re-enlisted, and the plan was for him to go to Germany and for me and my son to follow, him. But once he got to Germany, he called me. He was just like no, he didn't, he don't want to be married anymore. It's too much responsibility and things like that. And I was and and then he got with somebody else, and I asked him again, like, do you want to work this out? I asked him for like, I think I was stuck like asking him for about 2 years, and he's just like, no, no.
Okay.
So I was just like, okay, like I just accepted it after a while. Like, okay, so you don't want to be with me, you want to be with the person that you met in Germany. So
Okay.
he filed for divorce and things like that. So now I'm just out here like with a kid,
Mhm.
trying to navigate the world and trying to figure out
Let me ask you. Let me
like,
ask you a couple of questions.
okay,
How old were you when you got married?
21,
How old was your husband?
22.
Okay. And is he the father of your child?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, because you said that my son. You didn't say our son.
Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry. That's my mistake.
Well,
I shouldn't say that. Our
Well,
son,
I
our
mean,
son. Yes.
that unfortunately, it's very common. So you were 21, he was 22. You got
Hmm.
married, and then he joined the military after you got married.
No, he joined the military before we got married.
All righty. So did you join in my show when I talked about military wives, or the women you should
No, I
avoid?
didn't. I
The
missed
women
it.
you
I'll
should
have to go
avoid,
back.
because you fall in that category. One of those women. I said, yeah. So your husband's joined the military before you got married.
Hmm.
All right. And then you got married. And then he got deployed to Germany.
Yeah,
All right. So let me ask you one very simple question. Why were you not deployed with him?
because I was trying to be a good wife.
Uh huh.
He had a plan. We're both from New York.
Okay.
So his plan was to go save BAH, the thing they get in the military,
Mm-hmm.
to save this money so we can have extra money.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
agreed
So let me
to the
ask.
plan. I
Let me
said,
stop. Let me
okay,
stop.
that's
Stop.
fine.
Stop. 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 Stop.
Hmm.
You were married, right?
Hmm.
That means you were one flesh.
Hmm.
Why is half of your flesh in Germany? And you're going to tell me that you guys had a plan and it was about money. Okay, I'll accept that. How
Hmm.
did you feel about that?
I trusted him. I
Okay.
I believed in his plan because
Okay.
every time.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
So, were there any fidelity issues in the marriage prior to were there any fidelity issues in the
No,
relationship prior to the marriage? So, so
no, actually, no,
the way
no.
this story is being framed is
Hmm.
you guys both got together young.
Hmm.
He was in the military and you were doing what?
I was a stay-at-home wife.
Okay,
at that
before you
time.
got married, what were you doing?
Oh, before I got married, I had like a job doing like what was it called? The CNA.
Okay, so right, you're in murderer's row for
Yeah.
everything I've talked about. A nurse. You're a
Yeah.
nurse, and he went to the
Mhm.
military. Okay.
Mhm.
And the way you're saying this is you're a nurse. He was in the military. He got deployed to Germany. He went over to Germany, and what you're saying is after you were already married, you had a child by this time, right?
Yeah.
Then he went to Germany, and then he made the phone call like Harlem Nights. Hey, yo, Gladys, I ain't coming home no more.
Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta ask.
Mhm.
There were no problems in the marriage before he left.
Well, when we were stationed in California, I would say there was
Okay,
problems
sis.
because
Okay, sis. You got to be honest with me, because I'll
yeah.
talk to you. But you just painted
Okay.
as though you're the innocent victim and you did nothing. You was
No,
blindsided.
I'm not innocent.
But
I'm
the
not
way,
innocent.
but I need you to understand. Just like you didn't
Mhm.
hear that you said my child, the way you tell
Yeah.
the story. See, you're used to telling this story to people,
Yeah.
and you're used to people just, and you're probably used to telling it to women. How often do you tell
Yeah.
this story to men that ain't trying to fuck you?
I don't really talk to
There
men.
you go. So you telling it to a man, I'm gonna hear something different than women.
Okay.
The way you've told that story made it look like you were just the innocent. That's why I said, was there any infidelity before the marriage or the issues? Because people don't, loving husbands don't typically just say, stay here, wife, and I'm gonna go over here and we're gonna stack money and then I'm gonna go over here. Then all of a sudden he met some voodoo pussy in Germany and called up and said, hey, oh, by the way, you got a son or a daughter? You said it's a son, right?
A
He
son,
don't.
yeah.
Guys just don't call back and say, you know what? This woman's so good. You keep all that money and my son. I'm still over here. That typically doesn't happen without some issues. I'm not saying that he was justified. I'm just saying there's more to it.
Yeah.
So you guys had issues in California.
Yes.
That's where you were
Yes.
before.
Say that again.
You were in California. You were both in California
Yeah.
before you moved to Germany.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I would say going back. To anybody listening to this show, don't split your family. There's no amount of money that makes that make sense. You got to be close enough to relate. Long distance relationships don't work. First mistake, putting distance in an already troubled marriage. Okay?
Yes.
I can't address that. That's all I will say. I'll do it this way. He doesn't sound the best, but how long you been? How old is your son now?
He's 8.
All right. And his father doesn't want to be back with you. He's doing his own thing.
Yeah.
All right. And you're in what city? I mean, you're in California?
No. I moved back closer to New York. I'm in the outskirts of Philadelphia.
Okay, you're in Philly. Do you have any support in Philadelphia?
No. It's just me by myself.
Why did you move to Philadelphia?
To go to school.
To become what?
I just I was following a criminal justice degree because I want to become an officer.
What kind of officer?
Police officer.
I made a show about you this week. It's called The Women You Should Avoid. I bullshit you not. People in the chat room I'm going to read you the notes off of some of the things I said. Avoid these kind of women. Let me run them down. Women you should avoid. Ex-cops, military, or attorneys. We're married to them or they are this. Okay?
Okay.
Those are nurses, actors, actresses, nail techs. So you got the military, you got the cop, and you got the nurse piece in there. So just know that guys are going to ask these questions. Are you? Did you finish the program? Are you? What are you doing right now with yourself? Are you about to become a cop, or are you just kind of floating out there in the world?
Floating.
All right.
I finished
All right.
school.
So where are mom and dad?
My mother passed away, and when my mom passed away, my father he checked out.
Okay. Where's so dad is where?
He's in the Bronx.
Any brothers and sisters?
I have two biological brothers that I wasn't raised with.
All right. So you're just out there by yourself raising a boy.
Yes.
All right. Let's get some demographics. Height. How tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
Weight.
I'm 128.
Dress size.
Between a 2 and a 4, depends on where I shop.
All right. And if you had to rate yourself, if I had to rate you, where would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? Face.
To be honest,
Yep.
I really have low self-esteem, so
Yeah.
I think I'm a 4.
Okay. Do people tell you you're pretty?
Yeah, but I don't believe it. So.
You don't have to believe it, but do people tell you you're pretty? Have you been told you're pretty your entire life?
Sometimes it's not like all the time, but people, like, if it's brought up, they will say they think I was pretty.
Okay. All right. First things first, how are you taking care of yourself as far as money?
He sends me money.
But how are you taking care of yourself?
Temp jobs. And
your ex-husband is where?
He's in Germany.
Is there any reason he doesn't have the son?
Oh, I asked him to to take care of the son so I can get myself together, but he said he can't.
Is he still active duty? Is he still active?
Yeah.
Is he on child support?
Yeah, I just did it like a month ago.
All right.
I only did it because he said he couldn't take him.
No, well, yeah. He should be paying for his son. He's in the military. Okay. There's some therapy that's needed here. I can't address this wholly because you have family issues. You got a broken marriage. But here's the thing: you have a son, and you're working a temp job, and you're getting money when your ex from Germany sends it.
Mm-hmm.
You have no skills.
No.
And you're raising the most vulnerable boy on the planet.
Yes.
First off, you got to be able to survive. Before dating or anything else like that, you got to do something to be making more than minimum wage. What happened to the police officer thing?
Oh yeah, I'm in the process of applying. That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
I finished my 60 credits, so now I'm just applying.
Okay.
And seeing.
Oftentimes women are out there uncovered, not listening to any man, like the previous caller. When there's no man leading women, you're all over the place.
Yes.
And I would suggest, if you're in Philadelphia, are you getting any kind of government assistance?
Yeah, I just applied for when the pandemic happened.
Then you need to also look at government. You need to look at not a social worker, but a therapist. There's some psychological work you need to do.
Okay.
That's what I would look into. We all have issues, but there are too many gaps here, and obviously a YouTube show, the life coach, image consultant, I can't really address all that. But more than anything else, you got to get yourself stable, and you got to be able to cover and protect this boy. Yes. And that's kind of where it is. So I don't know if there's anything I can really do to assist you, but appreciate you calling in. Don't have any more babies, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, no, I won't. I already made that decision.
All right, then. Thanks a lot. Right. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
She's 28, married at 21, and the moment her husband got deployed to Germany, he ended up with someone else. And when she tells the story, she tries to make it sound simple, like she stayed behind to save money. But when a marriage is solid, distance doesn't break it that fast. Something was already off. Now she's in a new city trying to become a police officer, juggling a child, family problems, and a marriage that fell apart. The truth is, she's not in a place for dating or big decisions. She's in survival mode. Before anything else, she needs stability, support, and space to rebuild. You can't skip the inner work and expect a healthy future.